Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. This is Mohammad Badruddin and today I'm going to solve another machine from Hackthebox. The machine name is static and difficulty level is hard. So because in one video it is gonna be very lengthy, so I'm going to create two parts of this video. In first part we will go up to the user, and in another part we will uh, use privilege escalation techniques to get root. That's being said, without wasting time, let's just go and start the scan. So first thing first, nmap space hyphen s capital V space hyphen s capital C for default script 10.10.10.246, and I wanna save the result of this nmap scan in a file that is default.nmap because I already ran the nmap, so I just wanna show you the scan results. So as you can see here, three ports are open. Port number 22 for SSH, port 2222 for SSH also, both are open SSH, just there is a difference of version. And the third port is port number 8080, that is HTTPD Apache 2.4.38 is running. Operating system seems like Debian, and there are robot.txt and two directories are there, that is VPN and .ftp underscore uploads. So I already made and created a record in etc host file. You can also do that. So I'm gonna start with port 8080 and I can ping that port, ping 10.10.10.246. Yeah, I can ping that, and nothing is there. So let's go and check VPN, what's inside that. So there is a login page and we don't know what to do with that. The next is um, dot ftp underscore uploads, and there are two files. One is warning.txt and another one is db.sql.gz. Let's go and check what's inside that. So in warning.txt, binary files are being corrupted during transfer. Check if are recoverable. So this is a case of FTP transfer. So in FTP, if you are going to transfer any compressed or any binary file, you must first enable the binary mode, and if you do not enable that, the file is going to be corrupted. So something like this it is warn us. Go back and let's just save this file. uh, okay, save it, go back here and clear that. So to uncompress that file, we are going to use g unzip and db.sql.gzip, and as you can see here, as expected, invalid compressed data, cyclic redundancy check error. So to actually recover this file, this db.sql.gz, we can use a tool that is fixgz. You can also find that from GitHub, and you can search about it on the Google. You will find the link. So I already actually cloned the repository from the GitHub. So cd fixgz and ls space hyphen la. You will find two files here. One is, this is the source file, and this is exe file for the Windows. You can run it on Windows, but we can also compile this with G++. So first of all, I want to check we have G++ or not. Okay, we have it. So clear this and G++ fix gz.cpp and space hyphen o fix gz. Okay, so ls, and we have fix gz. Just need to chmod plus x and fix gz, enter. Let's now uh, cd dot dot clear, because we have db file here. So we can use it like fix wait cd fix gz, and in that you can use, come on, fix gz, then dot dot slash db.sql, and we need to save it as db1.sql.gz. That's it. Hit enter, cd dot dot ls, and you will find here db1.sql. That's fine. Now let's go, and because this is the recovered file, so g unzip and db1.sql.gz, hit enter, ls, and you will find this is uncompressed file. So let's go and see that file. So I'm going to use mousepad to just open that file. Open and desktop, htb, static, and db.sql. So as you can see, this is a file which have some SQL queries. So the user is creating a database named as static, then go inside that database and create a table that is users, and these are the fields ID, and this is the data type, and this is unassigned, not null. So it is null value can exist in this field. Also, auto increment means suppose the first user you created with 100 ID, the next user when you create it will automatically take another ID that is 101. The third user will have 102, something like this. Other field is username. This is the data type varchar 20, and that field must not be null, means you must put a username. Same like password. This is the data type not null, and this is interesting also. So TOTP varchar not null, and primary key is ID. So the table is created. Now in this last query, the user is inserting data in these fields. So the ID field, username is admin, password is this hash, and this is the TOTP value. So what I think is before this login page can be logged in with this credential. But before this, I wanna actually check what this hash is. So I wanna use hash identifier, paste that hash here. So as expected, SHA1 and MySQL5 SHA1. So now no need for this, and come here, echo paste this and save it as hash. Enter John hash, sorry, John hash space -w is equal to /user share word list rockq.txt. Hit enter, and yeah, because I already cracked that password before, so clear, and remove this --show. So as you can see, the password is admin. So come here. Now one more thing I want to mention here, that this authentication is a two-factor authentication, but it's using TOTP. So this value actually is the secret which generates the OTP. So for this we need a extension or plugin that is authenticator. We already installed the authenticator. Now we just need to put that first. So go here, plus sign, manual entry, static, and paste that value here. Okay, so it will generate the password. Copy this, come here, admin, admin, and paste that value, hit enter, and you are logged in. That's good. So after login, we will find a bunch of servers here. So server name, IP address, and the status. So status is offline, but these all the servers are working. And if you see these IP addresses, you can feel that there are many networks, subnets are there, many subnets are there. And what we can do, like this is offline, so let's try to ping this server. So if we try ping 172.20.0.10, we cannot ping, of course, because our IP range or network range is different from that. So okay, next what we can do is let's try a command here. It's a common name. What is common name? I really don't know. Okay, let's see that. Generate, and that generates a OpenVPN file. Okay, save it. Let's now actually open this file and see what's inside that file. So who am I? OpenVPN. So it seems a genuine OpenVPN file. So this is for client tunnel 9, and the protocol used here is UDP, and remote is vpn.static.hackthebox. That seems a legit subdomain, and if you come here you will find one VPN server is there whose IP is this. So I think with once we uh, connect with that OpenVPN file, we will connect our connection will terminate on this server. Okay, and then these are the certificates and keys and all. So let's go and try to connect with that server. Hopefully it will work. So clear um, OpenVPN and 2mi dot ovpn, hit enter, and yeah, that seems working, and we connected also. That's good. And this is the important part. So you can see we got an IP address 172.30.0.9 slash 16 is the subnet, dev, and tunnel 9. So if you go here, you can see 172.30 is the subnet, and we are getting IP address. And if I go if config, so you will find that tunnel 9 interface is there in your if config, and this is your IP, and this is the net mask, means slash 16 is the subnet. So because we are connected now, so I hope we can actually ping this IP. So let's do that. Not here. Ping 172.30.0.1, and yeah, we can ping the VPN server. So this is the first part. Okay. Now let's try to ping this web server. If internal routing is there or inter VLAN routing is there, so maybe we can pick that server also, but I think there is no routing. So the problem is in routing. So let's try to see the routes we have. This is my Docker container. Okay, and with this tunnel 9, we can also ping this subnet, which is that one, but this server is offline, so no benefit. These are the turn 0, and this is my Ethernet. So we are missing here the root, and we need to add a root for this subnet. So if I go here and make IP root add, and the subnet is 172.20.0.0/24, and uh, dev via tunnel 9. So this is going to be the gateway. And if I again check the root, so we will find we have this root added. And now if I try to ping that 172.20.0.10, we can ping the web server. And also let's try to ping this DB server. So ping 172.20.0.11, and we can also ping the DB server. That's good. Up to now we are good. Now we need, because we can actually ping this server, and we can ping this server, we can ping this server, means we can connect with all these three. So let's go. I'm going to start with nmap space hyphen sv space hyphen sc and 172.20.0.10, and here I wanna say nmap space hyphen sv space hyphen sc and 10 dot not 10 dot 172.20.0.11. Okay, and here let's say nmap space hyphen sv space hyphen sc and 172.30.0.1. Okay, so we got the result from web server and database server. So on web server, port number 22 means SSH is running, and port number 80, and that Apache, actually it has two folders, two directories. One is file and one is directory. The one file is info.php and another one is VPN. And this is for the VPN server, so there is no anything else other than these two SSH ports. Fine, so leave that and let's go and try to access web server web application. So this time I am going to http://172.20.0.10 http://172.20.0.10. So there is one VPN directory. If we click on it, that seems same. What we got from the static server, this is the same, but there is something else which is info.php. So bunch of information, important information is there. What is the Apache handler, the server, and these are the files. So PHP 7.2 is used. Okay, and this is the user. This is the default root directory for Apache. This is the environment parameters. Everything is there. So if you go down in the last and go up a bit, you will find Xdebug is there. So, and that Xdebug is actually vulnerable. So if you go there and try to search exploit Xdebug, you will find there is one exploit. So OS command execution, and this is a meta exploit module. So let's go to MSF console and space -q. Till then, we can also analyze this, that we have 3306 on this MariaDB, salt is this, but we don't have other information. A plugin, MySQL, native password. So we can try this later. Let's see whether we can connect or not. So MySQL space -h is going to be 172.20.0.11 space username. So default user is root and space -p. It's asking for password. Let's say root. Access is denied for user root. Okay, no problem. Here MSF console is there, so let's try and search Xdebug, and we find that. So you can use the whole path or just the ID. So ID is 0, use 0, show options, and these are the options. So I need to change few things like the path, rhost, port number is already correct because it's using port number 80, SSL is already off, and lhost. So set path, and the path is gonna be the VPN login.php. For authentication, we get that path, right? Another is set rhost. So here the remote host is 172.20.0.10. This is the web server. And set lhost. So lhost is gonna be 172.30.0.9. Keep in mind, because we can communicate with this server through tunnel 9 IP. So you can set here tunnel 9 or the IP of tunnel 9 interface. Everything seems perfect, so just go and run. It seems working. And meterpreter session is also created. Anytime we will get the shell here. Yeah, we got it. So shell, who am I? Dub data. Okay, fine. Let's see if there is Python or not. Oh, come on. Hyphen version. Python not found. Python 3 is this hyphen version is there. Yeah, Python 3 is there. So Python 3 space hyphen C and import pty:/pty dot spawn spawn /bin/bash. Done. So ls space hyphen la. There is database.php. That's interesting. So just cat and paste that here. And okay, so database name is static, username is root, and password is this. We can try it here. Clear real quick. So user is root, database is gonna be static. Okay, and password. So we will try this password. Paste it here, enter, and we are get in the database. So show tables, and hopefully you will find the same what you got in the DBSQL. So select everything from users, and yeah, same thing. So no benefit for this. We already have all these informations. Okay, so next thing here, cat /etc/passwd and grep. I want to actually see how many users are there, those who can run bin bash. Only 2 users, root and data, and there is a home directory for www. So cd/home, cd/home ls space hyphen la, and yeah, we have the flag and the home directory for www data. So cd /www hyphen data ls space hyphen la and cd www hyphen data. Very good. And export term is equal to xterm, clear ls space hyphen la, and we have .ssh. So cd .ssh ls space hyphen la, and we have the private key also. So cat id underscore rsa, and this is the private key. So we just need to copy this key and paste it there. So I already did that. I think I have it. ls space hyphen la id rsa. Yeah, I have it. So chmod 600 and id underscore rsa. So let's try to connect with SSH first. So SSH space hyphen id underscore rsa and www hyphen data at 172.20.0.10. Yes, and that works. Fantastic. So clear it. Um, Net state space hyphen TLPN. And as you can see here, uh, there is one more port number 80. Uh, Maybe this port number 80 we already used. Uh, yeah, that is the one. So ifconfig, and this is the interesting part. So if you see ifconfig, you will find there are um, two interfaces installed on this server. The first one is 8080, which has the IP what we got from the server, but there is one more interface, and that interface have this subnet, and this subnet we see here. uh, yeah, so you can see 192.168.254.3. This is the PKI server, and this web server actually have another interface which have the same subnet IP. So I think from this server we can ping the PKI server, right? So ping space hyphen C only 3 times, 192.168.254.3. 3 or 2? Yeah, 3. 2 we have, and 3 is the PKI. That's it. We got the connection for PKI. Okay, that's very good. We already got the uh, flag and got the user shell. So that's it for this part. In the next part, we will see how we get to root. See you in the next video. Bye.